Hi, welcome back to Cold Coffee and Crayons. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about our favorite resources we use for homeschooling. Number one, Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I don't know how anybody homeschooled before Pinterest. Like, seriously. I use it for everything. I have probably got 4,000 pins. Like, yeah. If I'm working on a certain subject, I just type it in, and I mean, literally an overwhelming amount of things come up. Things you can print, ideas. If you're studying a certain country, food for that country. I mean, I use a lot of it for printables mainly, but we've gotten a lot of great ideas there. And it is just an invaluable resource for homeschoolers. Two, YouTube. We use YouTube all the time. If I'm working on a certain subject, we will just type that in and see what comes up. Like when we were studying Alabama with geography, we looked up cotton and just learned about how cotton gets from the field to our clothes and bedding and everything. And there's also like videos on reinforcing subjects, like little songs on punctuation, what gets capitalized and what doesn't, math skills, just so many things that we use it for. If I'm working on a subject, I will just search YouTube and see what I can find. We don't use Amazon Video as much, but we use Amazon Prime for everything. We love it. It's the best $99 we've spent. We can order anything and in 2 days have it, and I can get free shipping. So if I need a certain book or need something for school, I can just purchase that one item and I have to have $35 worth of items in my cart to get free shipping, and I get it quickly. So it is definitely worth the money for us. I buy workbooks fairly cheap. I've bought maps, microscope, puzzles, just all kinds of things that we use. Netflix. We use Netflix a lot. We use it for Magic School Bus for science, Bill Nye the Science Guy. There's documentaries. We use Leapfrog for preschool. Just all kinds of things. That again is definitely worth the fee that we pay each month. I don't think I could homeschool without it. Dollar Tree. I've said this on other videos, but we really like the Dollar Tree for homeschooling. You can get all kinds of workbooks for like $1, which I don't feel so bad when my kids work through them so fast that I just throw them out because they're done in a week. But we found a lot of workbooks there. I found flashcards there. We get craft supplies. We get storage totes to keep everything separate. It's just a great place for cheap homeschooling supplies. CBD, or Christian Book Distributors. They actually sell curriculum. Like, I buy my Becca through there. They have Switched on Schoolhouse, they have Sunlight, Alpha Omega, along with Bible, of course. They have Bible curriculum that I'm really looking forward to using. And you can just buy extra things like globes, maps, puzzles, things to reinforce. Now they charge shipping, of course, which is why if I can find it on Amazon, I tend to favor ordering it there just because I get the free 2-day shipping. eBay. If you're looking for something that's out of date or just looking for a cheaper homeschool book to use, try eBay. Last year I was needing a Becca history book for basically just the timeline of history, and then I just kind of went off of that and did my own thing. But I found one, it was out of date, like it was an older edition, and so it was like $4. So I used it all last year and sold it again on eBay for $5. So that was a great deal for me. But I've also found like extra books. Like this year we needed one for Eat Your Way Across the USA, and I found it on there for like a fourth of the cost that it was on Amazon. So always check eBay if you're looking for, excuse me, a fly is just in my face. Always check eBay for if you're looking for a certain book. Goodness. And lastly, the library. We use the library all the time. Like, probably not as much as we should, but it is an invaluable resource for homeschoolers, especially if you're on city limits and you get a free library card. You don't have to pay anything. So it's just great. And like ours is a smaller library, and so we don't have quite as much at our fingertips. Like if I'm looking for a certain title, a lot of times I can't find it. But if you're just looking for something on the subject of bears, or something on the U.S., or just a basic overview of a subject, a library is a great place to start. So that is my top 8 resources that we use and that I have found invaluable for homeschooling on the cheap. It helps me keep the cost down, and they're just always there at my fingertips. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the red subscribe button, and I will see you next time.